Lest we forget. 3 words which ought to be close to our hearts and to our minds this week as we proceed towards Remembrance Day. Not only to remember, of course, the brave and noble sacrifice so many have made on our behalf in our armed forces to secure our freedoms, to make sure that we ourselves are protected and secure, but also not only what they did, but why they did it. What was going on that prompted it, particularly when we think about a conflict like World War II and the atrocities committed by the Nazi regime. Lest we forget our history. We've lost most of our World War I veterans, and we're increasingly losing our veterans for World War II. And it's so important that our history does not escape us as well. It might be the case that as we lose more and more of our veterans, that our Remembrance Day services may themselves have to become times of re-educating and reminding ourselves of that very history. As I look around the world and seeing the response to the Hamas-Israel conflict, and I see demonstrations and protests where thousands are gathering and in some cases chanting things like "Gas the Jews." Those 3 words, lest we forget, become all the more important, all the more poignant, all the more relevant to us today. I sometimes wonder, is it that we've forgotten? Or that in some cases with upcoming generations, they just don't know or don't understand? Or maybe in some cases, don't even care. But for those of us who do know or have some measure of understanding, it is up to us to convey to those coming after us, lest we forget. So this coming Remembrance Day, may we remind ourselves once again, not only of the blessings of the freedom we have because of those who have served, but why and how that freedom was protected and from what, lest we forget.